to Gary Lamm. Midnight Mania, what to watch for? 49ers start training camp tomorrow edition. And I'm watching for Brandon Ayuk. He ain't reporting. He ain't signing. 49ers aren't going to pay him. Are they going to trade him? We should have handled this a long time ago. I mean, look it. It is what it is. But I can't fight this feeling anymore. Brandon Ayuk may be walking out the door. The 49ers don't want to pay, so he might just get traded away. Which I don't know. Will it be a mistake? How much is Brandon Ayuk worth? I'm tired of it. But I'm going to tell you what else to watch for. I'm going to tell you position by position, what to watch for. Veterans report tomorrow. In 49ers training camp today is July 22nd. It's Monday night. It's 10:35. I'm going to keep it light, but I'm going to tell you what to watch for, including Brandon Ayuk, position by position, what I'm watching for, what I want to hear in training camp. But man, we've been hearing this thing all off season. And I want to open this up to you. We're not going to bury the lead. We're going to start with Brandon Ayuk. But have you thought about this? Maybe, and this is a super positive outlook, because I'm here to keep it positive. I'm a therapist. I'm here for good mental health. I'm here for the Gary Lamm Minute and Maniacs. I'm here for the 49er faithful. But maybe the distraction is a good thing, so you don't have to worry about why you lost the Super Bowl. Alright? Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe that's a silver lining. Maybe I'm full of it. But football season starts tomorrow. But tonight, I'm going to tell you what to watch for, position by position, before anyone else. Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, damas and caballeros, 49er faithful throughout the multiverse, welcome to Gary Lamm Monday Night Mania! Training camp starts tomorrow edition. Oh yeah! We came to make it safe. Oh yeah, football season has started. And we need it because the Giants aren't much to watch. Warriors, not a lot of hope. But the Niners always a story. And the number one story, what to watch for, Brandon Ayuk, number 11. And I don't know what they're going to do. This is a crap show. But veterans report tomorrow. Now I'm just going to go over the pros and cons. Early on, I was like, man, we don't need this. We don't need this in our life. And in fact, back in the draft, I think the Niners needed some kind of spark, some kind of shot in the arm. And they just haven't got it. But maybe on a positive note, and I'm looking for positives here, because we're just getting started, baby. Ain't nothing bad happened yet. The 49ers didn't just lose the Super Bowl. They got in the Super Bowl. They're a Super Bowl team. But I'm going to tell you what to watch for as training camp starts tomorrow. These are stories that I want to hear about, maybe what to listen for, because we can't see it. And if you're there, if you're visiting training camp, you tell me. You watch and you tell me. Because it's out of my budget right now. Everything's out of my budget at this particular moment. But watch for a trade with Brandon Ayuk. I don't really like any deal. But the deal that comes up a lot, I'm going to address it. What to watch for, Brandon Ayuk or Davante Adams? I think right now Davante Adams is a better receiver. All right? For one season. He's a 10-plus touchdown guy. Ayuk has never done that. He's a true number one receiver. Ayuk hasn't done that. But Ayuk's younger. And I'm going to tell you why it's probably not going to happen. Ayuk is 26. Davante Adams is 32. And unless the Niners can get out of this deal and make it a one-year deal, because right now we're looking at brand new for 1 year if we make him play his $14 million contract, but a cap hit the next year to get rid of Davante Adams will be $44 million. He's going to need to make $35 million. You can't afford, if you can't pay your own guy $28 million, then why are you going to pay Davante Adams $35 at 33, 34 years old for the next 2 years? 44 cap hit for the next, not this year, but next year. 44 cap hit and $35 million. The salary cap is hecka complicated. Unless the 49ers can get out of that Adams contract by the end of this year, if you're going for the Super Bowl this year, you're going all in with Davante Adams. It makes sense as a player. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. But you could do it, all right? You can do it. But he's someone else's guy. We don't know if he's getting older. 32 can be older for a receiver, unless you can get out of that contract. I'm talking about the Davante Adams contract. No. But here's the positive side. Davante Adams is a number one, has been a number one touchdown maker, touchdown scorer. Brandon Ayuk, I don't know. He's good. I like him. I like everything about the guy. But he's ever taken over a game? No. Davante Adams has. And if you're forced to do it, you better make sure you can get out of that Davante Adams contract next year, because you don't want no old receiver making $44 million that I pay Brock, or the cap hit will be 44 if you get rid of him. I just don't like that. But watch for it. The thing is Davante is from East Palo Alto. Maybe he does business with the 49ers and lowers his money, right? Maybe he takes less. Maybe he kicks it down the line so the Niners could sign Brock. You know what the Niners need? Brandon Ayuk. That's it. But still, is Brandon Ayuk the guy? I don't know. Watch for that. All right. I'm going to tell you what I would do if I was Brandon Ayuk. Take the 26 or 27 million. Take it. Let's just say you get traded to the Raiders. Davante Adams ain't happy. Why should you be happy? Is an extra $4 million a year worth your life? Nah, it's not. And you deserve the money, even if you're a 1.5 or a high-end 2. That's just the going rate for receivers. Take the contract. Get as much as you can. Sign a, maybe sit out a couple weeks, but take as much as you can. Because this is what could happen. You cannot get the ball. For a couple reasons. The 49ers, Kyle Shanahan said it. You think Kyle Shanahan's going to change his run game? You think he's going to change just for you? He don't even like you, bro. He ain't your boy. He ain't Debo's his boy. Kittle's his boy. McCaffrey's his boy. Fred Williams' his boy. You ain't, man. You're not his boy, man. Take the money. Take the money and you will have a long career because you aren't overutilized. You ain't going to be the number one here, bro. It ain't going to happen. You're not Julio Jones. You're not Johnson when he had him in Texas. You're not that guy. Could you be? I don't know. You just haven't been, and you might be right in your prime, which is sad for the 49ers. This is not an easy. This is one of those things that's just a headache. But I'm going to try to talk about it as much as I can and get, I haven't talked about it in a while. This is a headache. This is why I wanted it done. The only positive thing, maybe the distraction, is a positive thing, so the 49ers aren't tripping on how they lost the Super Bowl. Brandon, be happy with their $26 million a year because some guys don't get paid. The 49ers aren't going to trade you unless they get exactly what they want. They will not lose this trade. They're not gonna lose the trade. They could just play. I don't know what it is about you. I don't know why you're in the doghouse. And I was on your side. But the more you keep messing around, it's like it's hard to trust you, man. It's hard to trust you. How are you gonna be? How are you gonna be? But man, if you take the money now, let me go to reasons why. Again. 49ers aren't going to start passing. They don't have the offense. They don't have the pass blocking offensive line to be a passing team to support you. What's unique? You still got Debo's still a better weapon. You're a better receiver. You get open better, but you still got to get it to Debo. Kittle's got to get the ball. You got other running backs besides McCaffrey too. You can't. The 49ers know they need Brock for next year. If Brock Purdy goes down, you're done, Brandon. You're done, bro. You can't risk it. Because John Lynch is a shark. Kyle Shanahan is a shark. They will make you pay. They will, and so does what the hell is his name? That money dude, the penny pincher. Not Matt Mioka. What's his name? Prague Marate. They are sharks, man. Take the money and run because you will come back and you could. This is your narrative. I took the 27 million because I'm a team player. I deserve 30, but I'm a team guy. And the guy not to be is someone who turned down money. Big box to think you can get more when you couldn't. Because the Niners, if I were them, unless I get a sweetheart deal and send you to a crappy place like Oakland where I know you're going to suck, I don't trade you, I make you play your fifth-year option. We got plenty of receivers. I know you're going to cry about it. Whatever. We know you got to play. We know we got to maintain your brand. So if I'm the 49ers, I just make you, hey, unless I get something I really, really want, it's going to make me a better team. I let you pout and moan. They did it to Bosa, who did, he didn't play till the beginning of the year, which is this. None of this is helpful with the 49ers. As far as helping you be ready for the season, none of this sitting out is helpful at all. I would sit out 2 weeks. Brandon, come back. Take the contract. Come back a hero. Because right now, the locker room is divided. And the 49ers will trade you if they get the right deal. Maybe, because they did it to Trey Lance. But it's quarterback. It's not the same. Who cares about it? Receivers? Receivers complain all the time. And the Niners are used to it. To them, this is normal. The Niners are a toxic team. They can hang. And it distracts them. Some people are going to be on Brandon's side. Some people are going to be on, the Niners side. But man, you're kind of making Debo look bad. So that you're not the baby face in this, bro. To be the baby face, take your $27 million. or 28, whatever it is. Get your max money after 2 weeks. Take the contract. Get the max amount of guaranteed money. Make sure you get guaranteed pay. You will have generational wealth. With this, if you're the good guy here, if you said, I took less for the team, you might make more money with endorsements. But there's too many factors. Because the 49ers, they are, Lynch and Shanahan, they are sharks, bro. And so is Prag Marate. The reason why the 49ers keep doing well is because they don't owe nobody money. They don't owe nobody money. So take your money, go to the bank, because there's too many factors. If Brock gets hurt, you're screwed. Dobbs and Allen and Mordecai, over, bro. Forget that 30 mil. It's over, man. I believe in you. You can do it. But Brock Purdy escaped with his life, ran for his life last year. People don't realize how not great the offensive line is. Watch for this issue to get resolved. Brandon Ayuk is indeed the perfect receiver for the 49ers. Man, at the same time, he can go. If the 49ers think he's a distraction, they will trade him for... They won't just give him away, though. He's too good. And you know what? The 49ers were right about Trey Lance, because he's not ready to play. Trey might come back when his contract expires, but Brandon will be ready. I think if I'm the Niners, watch for the Niners to say, if you don't want to take our offer, our generous offer, we will play on the 5th-year deal. We're going to have to wait and see. But I'll tell you what I would do if I was the Niners. If Brandon Ayuk doesn't want to sign for my deal, I make him play the 5th-year option. I don't trade him unless I get a sweetheart deal. Devontae Adams, is it enough? It brings down... There's something ain't right about it. I think Devontae is probably the better receiver. But he's too old and don't feel right. This is what you got to do. And this is why the Niners are going to win this negotiation. Brandon Ayuk is tantruming. He's acting out. And the 49ers are ignoring the tantrum, waiting it out, and you eat your peas. Get in your high chair and eat your peas. Either Brandon Ayuk will eat his peas in his high chair, or he'll go to bed hungry with his $14 million 5th-year option, and that's it. Because they're just going to... The Niners haven't played hardball, but they will in this situation because it's just so unprecedented. I've never seen a situation where there's such a good fit, and yet there's some doubt about Brandon Ayuk. He's not... I don't think anyone is a number one option in the 49ers, and none of these guys. George Kittle, not Travis Kelce. Debo, definitely not, Jamar Chase. Maybe Brandon Ayuk is CD Lamb, but I haven't seen it. I'm not sure. He never taken over a game. And you would have done it by now. All right, that's what to watch for. Watch for again, what to watch for. 49ers make Brandon Ayuk sit in his high chair and eat his peas. A $27 million contract, 27-28. 26, 27, 28. You're going to eat your peas, and we're not going to yell at you. We're not going to escalate the situation. We're going to remain calm, and you will eat your peas. And when you eat your peas, good boy, Brandon. Positive reinforcement. Get on the field. We love you and give you a hug. Reinforce the positive behavior. Brandon Ayuk, we're glad to have him. He works hard in practice. Can't wait to see him. We know he's ready. Forever 49er. 49ers ain't going to say nothing bad about Brandon Ayuk if he signs. They will make him, and if he doesn't eat his peas, he's going to go to bed without eating, and he will hold his breath until he can't hold his breath. And when he wants to come out and play, he can play on the contract he has, and like it or not, because that's what's going to happen. He wants to play football, and if he really wants to be stubborn, I'm going to run away. Hey, maybe he'll find a home, but he looks immature. All right. Like I said, what I would do, I would bend. For only $27 million because there's too many factors. You are not the guy. For whatever reason, you're out of favor. It's not fair for you, Brandon, but life sucks. All right. Let's go. Okay. What else to watch for? What is the 49ers' identity? The 49ers used to be the toughest team in the league, playing body bag games. But are they anymore? Without Dre Greenlaw? I don't know. Without Brandon Ayuk? One of the best blockers in the game. You still got Juwan Jennings. You still got third and Juwan. Offensive line. Trent Williams ain't getting no younger, man. Maybe these young guys like Pooney are going to deliver. But look who's back. Hufunga's back. What to watch for? What's the 49er identity? Are they still the toughest team in the NFL? And we're going to find out that on the defensive side of the ball. All right. That's it. I want to find overall I want to find out the Niners on both sides. I don't think they have the identity to get 3 yards in a cloud of dust rushing the ball. I mean, you're going to depend on Christian McCaffrey. You're going to depend on the running backs, not the line. Interior line, I don't know. Are they going to toughen up? On both sides of the ball, we'll go through position by position, but there was losses. Eric Armstead, big loss. I don't care. Okay. Always hurt now. But he's 6'8". He looks like a monster. He's a physical specimen. Niners don't got that. All right. But I'm going to go position by position. Are the Niners still a tough team? Who are they? Are they finesse? What's their strength? I'll go into that more, and I'll tell you what I think it is. All right. Let's just start position by position. What to watch for? I already talked about it. Let's start with wide receiver. The X. Brandon Ayuk. Is he going to play or not? If he does come in late, will he be ready? Watch for that. Watch what you hear. All right? Deebo Samuel. Is he going to be in shape? Sounds like he's in shape. Can he run routes? Before he got paid, this guy was a good receiver. He was an underrated route runner. He was underrated going for the ball. This guy is a touchdown scorer. Can he pick up the slack? Can he prove us all wrong and make us forget Brandon Ayuk? Because if he looks like the best receiver on the team, ain't none of this is a problem. All right. Third and Juwan just got signed. He's a good player. I love it. Ricky Pearsall, what? He's hurt already. This was a questionable pick to begin with. I'm not trying to put down Ricky Pearsall. Now that we got him, I'm happy, but he's already hurt. This is not a good sign for him. And the thing that upsets me, what I wanted out of a number one pick was some fire, some flash, something to get me inspired after you lost the Super Bowl. Ricky Pearsall, to me, he was like citing a veteran because he's 24 years old, which is like all the COVID dudes. But it sounds like they wanted a long-term guy on a long-term contract for not that much money who could just be a receiver on this team. But if you're hurt, it ain't going to work. Get on the field. Thank you. But Niners have a lot of receivers. None of them are you. Jacob Cowling. a short, quick receiver. Maybe another Debo. Definitely a weapon for Brock. You don't want to rely on rookies, but yeah. But don't sleep on guys like Ronnie Bell. Ronnie Bell is a good player. If the Niners don't bring back Ayuk, watch for Ronnie Bell to step up a little bit. Not at punt return. Watch this whole 49er receiving core. You still got guys like like Conley. There's guys that could step up, okay? But look what we got here. Just on the depth chart. Ayuk, it's Debo, Jennings, Ronnie Bell, Pearsall, Cowling. All those guys are NFL players. Look at this roster here. Watch for the receiver battles. A lot of these guys can play. And if guys look like NFL ready, that's also bad for Ayuk. And we got all these receivers. We still ain't gonna throw the ball. Yeah, we still got Conley. Watch for one of these guys, a receiver, to make another team too. The one of these guys we cut, they'll make another team. You know, and make a contribution, because the whole receiving core is NFL players. They can make some plays. So watch. It's funny. I'm not too worried about receiver, you know, because sometimes we got scrubs that can't catch the ball. I think as far as guys who can play in the NFL, receiver is not that bad. It's not. I'm not saying that he's going to replace Ayuk, but you know they can make do. But I don't know. All these guys can play, but can anyone play the X like Ayuk? All right. Offensive line. Watch for Trent Williams. He probably is not going to practice. I want to see who's going to be the right tackle. I want to hear what goes on with Dominic Pooney. Right now, it's a battle of Feliciano. It's Burford. Who's the guy at right tackle? What about Aaron Banks? Aaron Banks, contract year. Does he look good? Is he better? Is he worth the money? Trent Williams again. Does he fall off? He's probably not going to practice. But this is my take on Trent Williams. Offensive line, usually you want to keep them because they want to retire and they're so good they want to get kept by their team. I just don't want Trent to get hurt. I'm fine with that. But I want to hear Bosa and Trent Williams camp battles. I want to see who wins between Trent Williams and Bosa. This is what to watch for. Does Trent Williams, does he get beat by Bosa? Or is it a stalemate? Because usually Trent wins. Okay, that's what to watch for. McKivitz, all right. When I think about McKivitz, he gets bagged on a lot. But I'd rather pay him what he makes than pay some jabroni who we will not name a lot of money. Jalen Moore may step up. I want to see Jalen Moore in the preseason. Backup tackle for the rest of these guys. Kindle. I don't like Jake Brendel, man. I want to see this rookie. I want to see Jared Kingston. I want to see what Nugent got. I want to see the young interior lineman of the San Francisco 49ers. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Watch for word on Pooney. I hope he replaces Feliciano. Feliciano is a great guy to have on your team because he can play all over the line, at least guard to guard. But I don't want him starting. Spencer Burford, let's see if this guy steps up. But I want to see Nugent center. I want to see Kingston. What's he got? I like their athleticism. We need some weapons on the O-line. I don't trust them pass blocking. Therefore, we're going to run. Okay. Tight end. George Kittle, he's money. I'm not, but what? He's coming off an injury. He got off-season surgery. I expect him to play. But watch how he goes, right? 49ers, we signed Logan Thomas out of Washington. That's what to watch for. We might have 2 good tight ends. Watch Braden Willis. He's kind of undersized. He might be the new backup fullback. But I'm watching for Logan Thomas and Kittle. That might be a good combination. That might be a sleeper to watch for. Braden Willis is up and coming. Cam Latu, man. I wonder if this guy's even going to make the team. We also got Mason Pline. Watch out for him. I like Mason Pline. Let's see if he makes the pass with that 6'7" dude. But I think it's going to be Willis, Logan Thomas, and of course George Kittle. Cam Latu, man, your career is on the line, brother. All right. But I'm okay. I'm okay with Logan Thomas and George Kittle. I like that. Watch for that, man. That could be something big. All right. Watch Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy's going to be ready. He's playing for big bucks. Just stay healthy. He plays a little wild in camp. Watch who Brock Purdy connects with. Watch who Brock Purdy has chemistry with, because it was Ayuk. Does he have chemistry with Debo? Will Ricky Pearsall play? Does he have chemistry with him? Cowling. Whoever gets chemistry with Brock Purdy, hey, man. Brock Purdy, 3rd year, he's starting to get some clout. Watch who gets chemistry with Brock. Watch for Brock to get better. All right. Running back. All right. Christian McCaffrey. We won't see him at all we won't see him in the preseason. He's probably going to dominate in practice. I would love for him to get less touches and save him for the playoffs. Elijah Mitchell, watch for him to go elsewhere, man. I love Elijah Mitchell, but he just always hurt. Jordan Mason. Okay. Jordan Mason can run the rock. But what will you hear? I'm listening for this. Is he picking up the blitzes? Is he picking up his man in pass protect? Does he know where to be? I'm hearing he can catch the ball better. Jordan Mason, the talent. But if, man, your money is Brock Purdy. So if you cannot protect the quarterback, kid, you ain't going to get on the field. That's the bottom line. That's why Elijah Mitchell has a job. This is why Elijah Mitchell plays. Never, ever, ever fumbled. And he knows where to be. That's it. Football, you got to do your job. Isaac Arendo, I want to see his speed. Isaac Arendo, watch for him maybe on special teams. Maybe punt with the new kick return. I want to see what Isaac Arendo does. I mean, he might be the next Raheem Mostert, but Raheem Mostert, he always knows where to go. So I want to get a feel for Isaac Arendo. He's a talent. But this is a guy I'm watching for. Cody Schrader, free agent pickup. I hear good things about Cody Schrader. Out of Missouri. Man, this guy is a top college football back. And the 49ers are not against starting or playing free agent to low round draft picks. Schrader may make the team. Garendo may be a special teamer. I want to see this Cody Schrader. He looks good to me. I want to see him in the preseason. That's what I'm watching for in the running back, Schrader. All right, Kyle Juszczyk. He's really our only fullback. He knows where to be, but he's not a punishing blocker. Look for guys. Look for other guys. Look who else is playing fullback. I hear maybe Isaac Garendo. Imagine Garendo at fullback. That kind of speed. That's a matchup nightmare. Can he block? He's a big guy. I don't know. And they also mentioned maybe there's a spot for Braden Willis to be that kind of fullback. Cheaper version of Kyle Juszczyk. Watch for someone to take Juszczyk's job, and watch for Juszczyk to keep his job. All right? All right. Defensive line. Let's start at the ends. I'm really happy about this. All right. I've been begging for a brain-dead pass rusher on the other side of Nick Bosa. Watch for Nick Bosa to have a big year. Because look who's on the other side. Leonard Floyd. I love Leonard Floyd. Tremendous, consistent pass rusher. NFL veteran. 6'6", long. And I don't mind if he's a pass rushing specialist. That's fine to me. That's fine to me. I'm good with that. It's the other guys that I'm worried about, because the Niners like a rotation. Like Gross Matos. I don't know. Is he good back for Bosa? Drake Jackson. I don't see him setting the edge. I didn't mind Austin Bryant, the guy I'm watching for as an edge rusher. Robert Beal Jr., not because he ever did a thing at Georgia, because of his athletic profile. I'm watching for Robert Beal Jr. to make some moves. And watch for Drake Jackson. You got to do something or your career's on the line. I don't really see an edge setter, to be honest. Besides, maybe Gross Matos, that's what he's supposed to do. And, of course, Bosa, but I like the pass rush. Watch for the pass rush to be better on the edge. Watch for Hargrave to get in there. Is Hargrave, is he going to bring it? Is he going to be in shape? Because if I see Hargrave, that signing may be the worst signing that's so low-key. He got a ton of money, and where are the sacks? And he definitely ain't stopping the run. Look for Malik Collins. Changing to defensive tackle. All the 49ers stopped up the middle. I don't know about Hargrave and Collins and even Jordan Elliott. None of the backups are I'm talking about runs. Can the 49ers stop the run up the middle? The 49ers have to stop the run up the middle. That's who the 49ers are. I talked about identity. 49ers are strong up the middle. That's who they are. From Michael Carter to Ken Norton, Stubblefield, and Brian Young. 49ers are strong up the middle, but this ain't. I just don't know. I don't know if their defensive tackles are going to be a factor in the run, and you want to keep Fred Warner clean. I don't know if these guys are the guys. They signed this free agent guy. I don't know. Maybe Kalia Davis finally does something. But Kevin Givens, he's not a run stopper. Maybe Elliot Jordan's that guy. T.Y. McGill, definitely not. I don't know. Can the defensive tackles keep Fred Warner clean? I'm watching for that, and I don't know. And if they don't, Collins and Hargrave better be getting to that quarterback. It better be, okay, if you are not stopping the run, it better be a jailbreak, because you literally have Nick Bosa, Leonard Floyd at the edges, Hargrave, you get there, and Malik Collins, that's your forte. Get to the quarterback on passing downs. If you can't stop the run, you better be all in. There better be no problem with sacks next year, because I don't see you stopping the run, all right? Speaking of run, and recap, watch for sacks. There better be, if you don't get sacks with the team who can't stop the run, you ain't got nothing. You ain't got no identity. You're about to get punked. The 49ers do not get punked. The Niners do not historically let up the run. But it's going to be tough without Drake Greenlaw. Watch for Drake Greenlaw's health. Weak side linebacker, Drake Greenlaw. He's their identity. He's the toughness. He's a wild man. I'm hearing D. Winters from Fred Warner. He's having a great camp. I like that rookie, Tatum Bethune. I guess he's playing middle linebacker. Where's my boy at? Disrespect. Oh, here. Is it Graham? What's his name now? I'm switching names. The other linebacker everyone wants to see. Is it Jalen Graham? No respect on the depth chart for Jalen Graham out here. Roster with Jalen Graham. But the guys I'm watching for are Tatum Bethune, our rookie, out of Florida State. Where's my boy? Jalen Graham, number 50. I like Graham and Winters. All right, I just don't. I don't like the strong linebacker we signed out of Green Bay. Devondre Campbell, maybe he'll prove me wrong. I want to hear what Devondre Campbell's like. Watch for that. Watch for Devondre Campbell. Is he replacing Drake Greenlaw? It says he's a strong side and Greenlaw's a weak side. Doesn't matter. Fred Warner. Watch for Fred Warner. Be Fred Warner. But what if Fred Warner? Look at he's 6'4". He is a tough guy, but he's not built like Patrick Willis and Navarro Bowman. He's built to run sideline to sideline, and he's tremendous at pass coverage, right? But I'm watching for our defensive tackles to keep him clean. I don't think we have that guy, and we don't have Greenlaw to have his back. Devondre Campbell, I don't know if he's going to play like a 49er linebacker. 49er linebackers are maniacs. They hit you. The 49ers are the team of linebackers. They make linebackers. I'm looking for Winters or Jalen Graham to take this job. If Greenlaw doesn't play, watch for Greenlaw's hand. We need Greenlaw back. I'd rather see Winters or Jalen Graham. A couple of second-year players. Fred Warner says Winters is looking good. I want to see some wild linebackers. Watch for that. Because we got to find out if we can stop the run, baby. All right. I think the next unit is the strongest unit on the team. And I'm talking about defensive backs. I think the Niners, if this pass rush is what it should be, with Bosa and Hargrave and Floyd, man, this on passing downs, this defensive backfield should have a field night because I am really looking forward to this. Charvarius Ward, he's kind of like an Ayuka 1.5. Good player. Love him. On the other side, maybe the most underrated 49er, Diamador Lenore. Demo Lenore, I love that guy. Tremendous. Hard hitter, a little undersized, really tough. He can play the nickel. He can play inside, outside, everywhere you need him to be. And he's playing for a contract. I love the ones and twos, baby. This is what I'm watching for at nickel. We have Isaac Yadam. I'm not watching for him. Nah. I'm watching for Garendo. I'm watching for Isaac. I'm watching for. Wait a minute. I'm not watching for Isaac Garendo. I'm not watching for Isaac Yadam. I'm watching for Renardo Green, rookie out of Florida State. I like him in that nickel. You seen Rock? I don't know, but I'm looking at our guys. I'm looking at Luter Jr. I'm looking at Renardo Green. Luter Jr. drafted last year, second player. I like those two guys. Lenore, watch him. He might switch in and out, outside to inside in nickel situations. But I like the top 4 corners. If they listen to me, which they should. You didn't listen, man. That's why you didn't win the Super Bowl, man. Kyle, you're an NFC Championship coach. But if you would have listened to me, you'd be a champion. So listen to me. Top 4 corners, in my opinion, and I'm right. Javarius Ward, Yaminer Lenore. I want to see Darrell Luter Jr., and I want to see Renardo Green. All right, that's what I want to see. Ambry Thomas is fighting for his job. Watch for Ambry Thomas to fight for his job. He's going to have it or not. Yassine Rock, we'll see. And Isaac Yadam, we'll see. But I like our guys. I like the young guys to step up. Watch for that. Watch for who's going to be the third cornerback, because I like the 49er guys, the guys we have in our system, and I do not want to see them go. Ambry Thomas, you're playing for your job, bro, and that's just the way it is. All right. Let's go to safety, baby. Watch for Talanoa Hufanga. Is he healthy, man? If Talanoa Hufanga is healthy, he's going to help that run game. They have him listed as strong, and I love Jair Brown. Okay. What I'm hearing is Talanoa Hufanga, he's actually in one-on-one battles. I hear mixed things. In one-on-one battles, I hear he shuts down tight ends. Jair Brown, he's a ball magnet. You have 2 ball magnets that hit hard. I like that. Man, I would love to see. I'm watching for Hufanga and Jair Brown to hit the field at the same time, because that makes you hard up the middle, baby. That's what you want. I'm watching for that. Absolutely watching for that. And I'm watching for this rookie, Malik Mustafa. This guy's built like a Greek sculpture. And I like the ferocity he brings. I like this guy. The other guys, George Odom, Eric Harris, Taylor Hawkins, Jalen Mahoney, I don't know. I like the top 3, though. Malik Mustafa, you never really want to have a rookie safety, but I like him. But, man, if we got Jair Brown and Talanoa Hufanga, then we are strong up the middle. And I like Renardo Green's toughness at the nickel back, or Lenore when he has to switch in and out. I like Darrell Luter's size. I like that. That's going to help the identity of toughness. But watch the injury report. Man, if Talanoa Hufanga's back, watch for that, because we have some crazy safeties, man. And I think they're better at coverage than you think. Both of them. And they're both ball magnets, right? The book on them is that they don't, maybe not one-on-one coverage, because they don't have that 40, the 4.2, 4.40, right? But I watch how they do in one-on-ones. I'm talking about the strong safety, Hufanga and Jair Brown. If they can cover one-on-one, they're good. And even if not, they're bad, because they're bad dudes. And Malik Mustafa, I hope you're next on the depth chart, man. Let's go. And the other guys, watch for the 49ers to sign another dude off the street, because I like the top 3, but safety, the rest of the guys, I'm not buying them. But as all the guys that should play, the top 4 corners, the safeties, you're talking Hufanga, you're talking Jair Brown, you're talking Javarius Ward, you're talking Lenore. I want to see Renardo Green. I want to see Darrell Luter Jr. All those guys that should play, and Malik Mustafa get in there. I love all those guys. if the 49ers pass rush is what it should be, we can have some ball hawks. Hawking, baby. We should be ball hawking and body rocking. Can we stop the run? All right. Special teams. Mitch Wisnowski. Watch for him to have another good year. Don't worry about that. Jake Moody. I'm watching for Jake Moody to just forget about all the past. Good preseason. Good rest of his career. If not, we should worry. Punt return. Ricky Pearsall. I don't like that. He's already hurt. But it is interesting because we got Ricky Pearsall, Trent Taylor, Ronnie Bell. I do not like Ronnie Bell back there. It's Ricky Pearsall or Trent Taylor. Will Trent Taylor even make the team? I don't know if I love Ricky Pearsall returning. He's kind of slight of build. Is that what we got him? Like we could have got someone else. But I guess as long as you catch the ball and don't fumble it, fall on it. Fall on it, McLeod! Playmaker? You could never have an irreliable punt return in a big game. And every time I say it, tired of saying it. Another rookie freaking punt return. And he's hurt. I guess that's why we got Trent Taylor. Watch for that battle. All right. Kick returner Jordan Mason and Isaac Guerrero. I like that. And Ronnie Bell. Ronnie Bell. I like Ronnie Bell as a receiver. I don't like him as a returner. Why can't we put no speed? I like Guerrero back there. Watch for the new special teams rules, especially in preseason. How is it going to look for the kickoffs? There are new rules. You're lined up farther. The return team and the kick team are lined up farther back, and they got to wait for the ball is received or whatever, right? Watch for that. It should be interesting. But I want to see what Guerrero could do. If it really is Mason, Jordan Mason and Guerrero, I want to see what we can do on those kickoffs. It's going to be all new, all right? And there it is. Football season is back. Veterans report tomorrow. And this has been Gary Lamm. Monday Night Mania. Putting you to sleep. But don't sleep on Gary Lamm and Event Mania. Even though the Giants have put you to sleep, the Warriors, I don't know. But the 49ers always have something to look forward to. Always something to watch for. And I'm going to watch for you. I'll be watching you, watching me. And it's been a minute since I talked to you. So I want to wish you very special blessings. Hey, man. This world is what it is. It's crazy. We all been through some trauma and we act like nothing's happening. But the bottom line is this. Jesus is king. And when the time is right, he's going to do his thing and reign. But until then, God bless you. Keep it real and keep it clean.